Welcome back to episode 2 of why I did a bodybuilding competition. So, episode 2 revolves around powerlifting training versus bodybuilding training. It was kind of an experiment I wanted to do with myself. I wanted to see what was underneath after doing, I would say, around 5 to 6 years of dedicated powerlifting training. Throw in a couple, probably like a year and a half where I wasn't too consistent with it because I had deployed. I had a lot of stuff going around, moving around the country and whatnot. So, anyways, my primary style of training was powerlifting. And I'm not sure why it took me so long to figure this one out. And I know I explained it in the other video as well, but strength does not equate to muscle size. Not always the case, and I know there's the caveats and there's a couple exceptions out there, but just because you're strong doesn't mean you're big. There are plenty, and I think there'd be even more powerlifters nowadays that are a tad smaller, maybe not as jacked, not as huge. And I'm talking about for the general populace, right? We're not talking about the individuals that are stepping on the IPF stages or going up to worlds and nationals and things like this. Strength does not equate to muscle size. I am not particularly strong. However, I think my numbers were okay, right? So I did a powerlifting meet before I did my bodybuilding competition, and my numbers were a 355 squat, I believe, a 450 deadlift, and a 245 or 250 bench press. So nothing out of this world, but I was happy with my numbers, and I was like, you know what? Let's see how much muscle I really got and how lean and shredded I can look. And it was not that, it wasn't anything crazy, right? So having done so much powerlifting training, seeing what I look like now, I now know that I really don't have that much muscle on my body, okay? Along with that, now having experienced and knowing what my body looks like, how is my training going to change, from here on out? So now that I've built what I consider my base of powerlifting, I think I can incorporate some bodybuilding training to try to get myself bigger in muscle size now. So I currently weigh 172 pounds, and I'm not as fat and chubby as I was before my bodybuilding journey when I was 172 at the end of my bulk. And right now I'm just eating fine. I'm not even really aggressively trying to chase my weight. You see a little bit of my abs still, right? But I don't feel lethargic. I don't feel anything crazy. So I've been incorporating some bodybuilding training into my powerlifting. Like I said, powerlifting is still going to be my main, but understanding that powerlifting alone is not going to get me bigger muscle wise. I need to incorporate more muscular training or more bodybuilding style training. Stay tuned. Make sure if you guys want a shirt, let me know on Instagram now because I took down the website. I was having some issues with it. So if you want a shirt still, I've got a couple of these black and yellow ones, the origin tees, and then I've got the other shirts. I've got the Aloha shirts. So Instagram me, hit me up as a DM. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.